Hey Jake, so let's check this out here. Now, first thing I want to do is see where these seams are located that are causing the problem. So to do this, we're going to go into Display, Polygons, tear this off, Border Edges, and then I'm going to increase my edge width just so that they really kind of stand out. So basically anywhere where there's like kind of this darker line like this, that's where there's an opening, essentially. And those openings, I guess, are what's causing your problems. There's some on the tips of the tail, it looks like, as well, or the tips of the wings, where there's maybe just some openings. So those areas are going to need to be fixed up. So what I'm going to do is let's cut them in half and see if we can get this working again. So I'm going to grab, make sure my symmetry is off. And I'm going to have to just be very careful with this, make sure I'm getting right down the middle there. Just trying to avoid having anything on this side here. Lots of spikes. Okay. Oh, not quite. Just double check the face here too. Just make sure. Yeah, there's some openings for sure. Alright, I think that's good. And then we got this stuff over here. So I'm going to fix up the wing first. Looks like there's a physical opening there, so we're going to have to close that up. So for that, I might as well use the close fill hole. So I'll just double click on that border edge. And then display, mesh, there we are, fill hole. And I'll have to subdivide that. So let me just go into my poly tools. You know, you're going to want to subdivide it in a way that will keep things quad related as best you can. Maybe a couple little triangles near the end there. Probably have to tweak some of those UV maps, perhaps. All right, so I'll just pretend it looks like it would go. So that would need to be cleaned up a bit. So now let's see. Was that the only one? Yeah, that was the main offender there. Next thing I want to do is select this entire border edge here, which I'm not sure if you did or not originally, but let's do this. So I'm going to do that, and we need to snap everything to the middle. Now to do that, I'm going to make sure I keep spacing off, world is on, and now when I use my X key, it's going to snap everything to the grid. So let's see here. So again, holding the X key down, everything's going to get snapped directly to that center point. So that means all of those verts are directly at 0. So when I merge everything and I reduce the search distance, it's going to look and merge only things that are directly on top of one another. So let's do that next. So I'm going to go in and mirror. So this guy, we're going to mirror across the X. Let's see, we're on the positive side, I can see here, so the red X is pointing positive, and we're going to mirror over to the negative side, so that's that guy. X. We want to change automatic to custom, and just lower that value down to something small, so it only merges verts that are directly on top of one another. And let's go apply. And I'm going to go into my wireframe mode and look for anything that looks dark. Those dark, thick lines. So let's see here. We're good. We're good. That's it. That's all you have to do. All right. Well, hopefully that's easy. Easy enough. Now the only thing left to do though would be your UVs. Now your UVs exist still. Your UVs exist still. The unfortunate thing though is that they're all on top of one another now, so you're going to have to redo the tiles. So basically you're going to want to probably turn on shells, and I think clicking on these should click all the same ones, although you might want to do one shell at a time perhaps. So let me see. So I'm just separating these out. Why is it so slow? Yeah, it looks like I double grabbed one here. Let's put one back. I'm not sure why that's so darn pokey. Let's go full frame. Sometimes that just, no, it doesn't make a difference, does it? You might want to go one at a time. Separate them out. Use my grid snap, so it just snaps to the grid. There we go. Oh. There we go. Just manually place them. Yeah, I honestly don't know why. It could be slow because the history I noticed was getting pretty big. You got this giant list of inputs over here. I don't know when was the last time. I don't know when the last time history got deleted. So let me do that. So. Delete history. Actually, before I do, let me undo a couple times here. I'm going to put these back. I just thought of a faster way we can do this. Let me put these back. Okay, there they go. Almost there. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is delete history. There we go. Should be a bit faster to work with. And I'm going to actually select... And I should have done this in the first place. I must still be waking up, or just haven't had enough coffee yet. But I'm going to select my UV shells. So select UV shells. And over here, I'm going to select all of the UV shells on this side. There we go. And now what I can do is just grab all of those UV shells. There, see how much faster that is? Yeah, that history was causing the problems. So I can just move that all up at the same time. And then we just have to flip these. So we're flipping them in V. So tools, modify, sorry, flip, option box, we're flipping vertically, and apply. Cool. Just make sure they're not overlapping any of the edges, which they are. Some of these are. Let me just get very close. Just gotta be careful. Just make sure that these don't get anywhere near the edges. Cool. Alright, we're good. That was easy. So, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Hopefully that helps you out. Let me just save it as test. Whoops, let's not do that. Let's call it. Alright, so I'm going to save this video. Let me know if you have any problems. I'll let you try this out, and if you have any issues, I'll share the file with you. Alright, so talk to you later. Bye.